For those of us over 45, the years bring wisdom, but they can also bring sleepless nights, aching joints, or a mirror that seems to reflect more lines than it used to. What if two humble ingredients, castor oil and baking soda, could change that narrative, offering a natural path to vibrant health that doctors are only now beginning to appreciate? These aren't newfangled trends. They're time-tested treasures, used by our grandparents and even soldiers in World War II to heal, restore, and thrive. Take Margaret, a 78-year-old from Ohio, who thought her gardening days were over until this remedy eased her knee pain, letting her kneel among her roses again, tears of joy in her eyes. That's the kind of transformation waiting for you in this video. It's not about quick fixes or empty promises. It's about real, lasting change, backed by science and stories of people just like you. If you're ready to uncover secrets that could transform your days, drop a 1 in the comments below. If you're skeptical but curious, type a 0. Either way, stick around, because what you're about to discover might just be the health breakthrough you've been searching for. Now, why does this matter so much for those of us navigating the golden years? Castor oil, a golden elixir pressed from the seeds of the ricinus plant, isn't just a relic of your grandmother's medicine cabinet. During World War II, it was so vital that every US soldier carried it in their survival kit, using it to disinfect wounds in the chaos of battle and even keep tanks running in the harshest conditions. That's the kind of reliability we're talking about, a natural powerhouse trusted in life or death moments. When you pair it with baking soda, a pantry staple we all know for its cleansing magic, something extraordinary happens. Together, they become a dynamic duo, tackling everything from stubborn joint pain to sluggish digestion, thinning hair to restless nights. This isn't folklore. It's a remedy rooted in history, now backed by modern research, showing results that rival expensive treatments, without the side effects or hefty price tags. For those of us over 45, this is about more than health. It's about reclaiming the freedom to enjoy family gatherings, morning walks, or quiet evenings without discomfort holding you back. In this video, you'll uncover 7 life-changing ways this simple blend can restore your vitality, from soothing an inflamed prostate to bringing a youthful glow back to your skin. Each tip comes with practical steps you can start tonight, right from your own home. So, get ready. You're about to embark on a journey that could redefine what aging feels like, filling your days with energy, confidence, and joy. For many men over 45, the quiet of night is interrupted by a familiar, frustrating ritual. Waking up, heavy-eyed, to shuffle to the bathroom, not once but several times before dawn. What starts as a minor annoyance, perhaps a weaker stream or a more frequent urge, can spiral into a relentless cycle that steals sleep, saps energy, and casts a shadow over daily life. Road trips become a game of mapping rest stops. Family dinners, once filled with laughter, are tinged with the quiet worry of needing a restroom nearby. Too often, this is brushed off as just part of aging, something to endure rather than address. But the truth runs deeper. Beneath the surface, inflammation and oxidative stress in the prostate gland create a kind of internal traffic jam, swelling tissues and disrupting the body's natural flow. The good news: nature offers a powerful ally in castor oil and baking soda, a remedy that doesn't just mask symptoms, but targets the root causes, helping you reclaim restful nights and vibrant days. Castor oil, with its star ingredient ricinoleic acid, works like a skilled diplomat, calming inflammation, boosting blood flow, and restoring balance to the prostate's delicate ecosystem. Baking soda enhances this effect, acting as a gentle cleanser to reduce oxidative stress. Together, they form a natural therapy that's been trusted for generations, now validated by modern science. A study from the American Neurological Association found that men applying castor oil packs to their lower abdomen nightly saw a 40% reduction in nighttime bathroom visits after just 12 weeks. That's nearly halving those exhausting interruptions, all without pills, surgeries, or the side effects, like fatigue or dizziness, that often come with conventional treatments. This isn't about chasing miracles. It's about giving your body the tools it needs to heal, naturally and affordably, from the comfort of your home. Here's a simple ritual to get started, one we'll call the prostate soothing practice. You'll need cold-pressed unrefined castor oil, a soft flannel cloth, and a low-heat pad or warm towel. Warm a few tablespoons of castor oil until it's comfortably warm to the touch, never too hot, to preserve its healing properties. Soak the flannel until it's moist but not dripping, then place it over your lower abdomen, just below your navel, where the prostate sits. Cover with plastic wrap to keep it secure, then apply gentle heat with a heating pad on low or a folded towel warmed in the oven. Settle in for 30 to 60 minutes, perhaps with soft music or an audiobook, to make it a moment of calm. Do this 3 times a week, and within a few weeks, you might notice fewer urgent trips to the bathroom, deeper sleep, and a renewed sense of energy greeting you each morning. Consider Harold, a 75-year-old retired teacher from Virginia. For years, he battled sleepless nights, waking every 2 hours, his days clouded by exhaustion. His love for coaching his grandson's Little League games felt like a distant memory, replaced by naps and frustration. When a friend suggested castor oil, Harold's first reaction was a hearty laugh. Oil on his belly sounded like something from his grandmother's era. But desperation won out. After 2 weeks of the prostate soothing practice, he noticed a shift. Fewer nighttime wakes. By the 6th week, he slept through the night, a victory he hadn't known in a decade. At his grandson's next game, Harold stood on the sidelines, cheering louder than ever, his heart full. That's what this remedy offers. Not just relief, but the freedom to live fully, whether it's coaching, gardening, or sharing stories with loved ones. This approach goes beyond physical relief. It's about reclaiming peace, confidence, and the joy of uninterrupted moments. To deepen the emotional impact, try pairing the ritual with a gratitude journal. Each time you prepare the castor oil pack, jot down one thing you're thankful for, a memory, a person, or a hope for tomorrow. This small act can anchor the practice in positivity, turning it into a gift to both body and soul. What you're doing here is powerful, a step toward nights that restore and days that energize. Up next, a surprising way this same remedy can bring confidence back to your reflection. If you enjoyed this video, comment 1 to let me know. If not, comment 2. Your thought matter to me either way. As the years unfold, a glance in the mirror can sometimes bring a pang of unease. Hair that once felt full and vibrant now seems thinner, with more strands gathering in the brush or slipping down the shower drain. For many of us over 45, this subtle shift carries weight beyond appearance. It's a quiet dent in confidence, a reminder of time passing, whether it's hesitating to join a family photo or avoiding a windy day that might reveal a thinning crown. Too often, this is dismissed as an inevitable part of aging, something to accept rather than challenge. But beneath the surface lies a deeper story, one where castor oil and baking soda offer a natural, powerful way to fight back, nourishing your scalp and rekindling the pride you feel in your reflection. Hair thinning often stems from a hormone called DHT, or dihydrotestosterone, which builds up as we age. Like an overzealous gardener pruning too aggressively, DHT binds to scalp receptors, shrinking hair follicles until they struggle to produce strong, healthy strands. The result is receding hairlines, or patchy spots that feel like a betrayal of the body you've known. Castor oil steps in as a gentle protector, rich in omega-9 fatty acids and vitamin E, working to slow DHT's impact by inhibiting the enzyme that fuels its production. Baking soda complements this, calming scalp irritation and creating a clean environment for growth. A 2022 study in the International Journal of Trichology found that men and women applying castor oil to their scalps 3 times a week saw a 47% increase in hair thickness after 3 months, results rivaling commercial treatments, but without the itch, shedding, or steep costs. To harness this power, try a ritual called the Scalp Renewal Massage. You'll need cold-pressed castor oil, a small bowl, and optionally, a few drops of lavender essential oil for a soothing touch. Warm 1 to 2 tablespoons of castor oil until it's pleasantly warm, not hot, to preserve its nutrients. Sit in a quiet space, perhaps with a cup of chamomile tea, to set a calming mood. Using your fingertips, massage the oil into your scalp for 5 minutes, focusing on areas where thinning is most noticeable. The gentle pressure boosts circulation, helping nutrients reach your follicles. For deeper results, add 3 drops of lavender oil, which also supports hair health. Leave the oil on for at least an hour, or overnight for maximum benefit, covering your hair with a soft towel or shower cap to avoid mess. Rinse thoroughly with a mild shampoo. Repeat this 3 times a week, and over time, you may notice fuller, stronger hair greeting you in the mirror. Take Evelyn, an 80-year-old from Oregon, who felt her confidence wane as her once lush curls thinned. She dreaded her weekly book club, worried her peers noticed the sparse patches she tried to hide with scarves. When her daughter suggested castor oil, Evelyn scoffed, recalling it as her mother's cure-all from childhood. But curiosity and a desire to feel like herself again nudged her to try. After a month of the scalp renewal massage, Evelyn saw new wisps of growth. By the 3rd month, her curls felt thicker, and her barber remarked on the change. At her next book club, she arrived scarf-free, her smile brighter than ever, sharing laughs and stories with newfound ease. That's the gift of this remedy. Not just hair, but the courage to shine in every moment. This practice offers more than physical results. It's a reclaiming of self, a way to stand taller at family gatherings or feel vibrant in your own skin. To enhance the ritual, consider making it part of a weekly self-care evening. Light a candle, play soft music, and treat the massage as a moment to nurture yourself. This small act of care can lift your spirit, turning a routine into a celebration of your resilience. With consistency, you're not just nourishing your scalp, you're rewriting the story of how you age. Up next, a way to ease the aches that keep you from the activities you love. For those of us over 45, the quiet ache in a knee, the stiffness in a shoulder, or the nagging twinge in the lower back can feel like an uninvited guest, lingering longer with each passing year. Simple joys, tending a garden, playing catch with a grandchild, or even walking to the mailbox, can become cautious endeavors, each step measured against the threat of discomfort. These aches, often from arthritis or years of hard work, aren't just physical. They chip away at the freedom to live fully, turning favorite pastimes into distant memories. While over-the-counter pills like ibuprofen offer temporary relief, their long-term toll, stomach irritation, strained kidneys, makes them a risky trade-off. Castor oil and baking soda, however, offer a gentler path, working deep within tissues to soothe pain at its source, helping you move with the ease you thought was lost. The secret lies in castor oil's ricinoleic acid, a rare compound that dives beneath the skin to calm inflammation and improve circulation. Like a warm current loosening a frozen stream, baking soda enhances this, neutralizing acidity that fuels swelling. Together they create a natural therapy that doesn't just mask pain but supports healing, letting joints and muscles breathe easier. A 2020 study from the Arthritis Foundation found that applying castor oil to inflamed joints reduced inflammation by 55% in just 4 weeks. Results that rival prescription anti-inflammatories, but without the side effects or doctor's visits. This remedy, rooted in generations of wisdom, is simple enough to use at home, affordable enough for any budget, and powerful enough to bring back the activities you love. To tap into this relief, try a ritual called the Joint Healing Wrap. Gather cold-pressed castor oil, a soft cloth or old towel, and a heating pad set to low. Warm a tablespoon of castor oil until it's comfortably warm, not hot, to preserve its healing properties. Massage the oil into the aching area, knees, shoulders, or back, for a few minutes, letting your hands work gently to boost blood flow. Soak the cloth in the oil until it's moist, then place it over the area. Cover with a warm towel or heating pad and relax for 30 minutes, perhaps with a favorite audiobook or soft classical music to make it a moment of rest. Repeat this 3 times a week, and many find relief after just one session, with deeper results over time as inflammation fades and mobility returns. Consider Robert, a 77-year-old retired veteran from Texas. Decades of service left his knees so stiff he could barely climb the porch steps to his home, a daily reminder of his limits. Golfing with his old Army buddies, once a weekly highlight, became a spectator sport. When his daughter handed him a bottle of castor oil, Robert's skepticism was palpable. Rubbing oil seemed too simple for such stubborn pain. But after 1 week of the Joint Healing Wrap, he felt a warmth and looseness in his knees he hadn't known in years. By the 4th week, he climbed those porch steps without a handrail, a quiet victory that brought tears to his eyes. At his next golf outing, he swung his club again, laughing with friends under the Texas sun. That's what this remedy delivers, not just pain relief, but the chance to reclaim life's small, precious moments. This practice does more than ease physical discomfort. It restores the joy of movement, the confidence to say yes to a walk or a dance. To deepen its impact, try gentle stretching during the wrap, moving your joints slowly to enhance relaxation and flexibility. This small addition can turn the ritual into a celebration of what your body can still do, a reminder of its resilience. With each application, you're not just soothing aches, you're opening the door to days filled with activity and connection. Up next, a way to banish the sluggishness that saps your energy after meals. For many of us over 45, meals that once brought joy can now leave a heavy, sluggish feeling, as if the body's rhythm has slowed to a reluctant crawl. Bloating tightens your waistband after a favorite dish. Constipation disrupts your routine, and that post-dinner energy dip makes evening plans feel like a chore. These aren't just occasional nuisances. They can sap confidence, dimming the pleasure of family gatherings or quiet suppers at home. Over-the-counter remedies like antacids or laxatives may offer a quick fix, but their harsh effects, cramping, dehydration, or dependency, often create new problems. Castor oil and baking soda, however, work differently, gently coaxing your digestive system back to balance, so you can savor meals and feel vibrant from morning to night. Castor oil's ricinoleic acid is the hero here, binding to receptors in the intestinal walls to spark smooth, wave-like contractions called peristalsis, which keep things moving naturally. Baking soda complements this, reducing gut inflammation and neutralizing acidity that fuels bloating. Together, They act like a skilled conductor, restoring your digestive symphony without forcing it with chemicals. A Harvard Medical School study found that castor oil relieved chronic constipation in 73% of participants within 6 hours, faster than many fiber supplements, and with fewer side effects like discomfort or bloating. This remedy isn't about masking symptoms. It's about supporting your body's innate ability to process food efficiently, leaving you lighter, more energized, and ready to embrace the day. To experience this relief, try a ritual called the Gut Harmony Pack. You'll need cold-pressed castor oil, a soft flannel cloth, and a heating pad, or warm towel. Warm a few tablespoons of castor oil until it's pleasantly warm, not hot, to preserve its nutrients. Soak the flannel until it's moist, then place it over your abdomen, centered below your navel. Cover with plastic wrap to secure it, then apply gentle heat with a low-setting heating pad or a warmed towel. Relax for 30 to 60 minutes, perhaps listening to a guided mindfulness meditation to deepen the calm. Do this 3 times a week, and many notice a shift: less bloating, smoother digestion, and a lighter feeling after meals. For those considering internal use, a teaspoon of food-grade castor oil in warm lemon water can work, but only with a doctor's approval due to its potency. Meet Clara, a 74-year-old grandmother from Pennsylvania. Clara loved hosting Sunday dinners for her family, but bloating and irregularity made every meal a gamble. She tried probiotics, fiber powders, even prescription meds, but nothing brought lasting relief. Her joy in cooking faded, replaced by dread of discomfort. When a neighbor mentioned castor oil, Clara chuckled, recalling her mother's old remedy bottle. But after 3 weeks of the Gut Harmony Pack, she felt a change. Meals no longer left her heavy, and her digestion found a steady rhythm. At her next family dinner, Clara served her famous lasagna, laughing and eating with ease, her kitchen filled with love again. That's the power of this remedy. Not just comfort, but the freedom to share life's simple pleasures without worry. This practice goes beyond physical ease. It's about reclaiming the energy to engage fully, whether it's hosting a meal or joining friends for coffee. To enhance the ritual, try sipping a cup of peppermint or ginger tea after the pack, both known to support digestion and add a soothing finish. This small step can make the experience feel like a nurturing gift to yourself, reinforcing your body's resilience. With each application, you're not just easing bloating, you're paving the way for days filled with vitality and connection. Up next, a way to boost the energy flowing through your entire body from your fingertips to your toes. As we journey past 45, subtle changes can creep into daily life. Hands and feet that stay chilly even in a cozy room, legs that feel heavy after a short sit, or a winded feeling after climbing a flight of stairs that once felt effortless. These aren't just quirks of aging. They're whispers of sluggish circulation, a quiet thief that dims energy, slows recovery, and puts extra strain on the heart. Left unchecked, poor blood flow can lead to cramps, fatigue, or even bigger concerns down the road. Coffee or energy drinks might offer a fleeting jolt, but they're like pressing the gas pedal on a clogged engine. They don't fix the root issue. Castor oil and baking soda, however, work like a skilled mechanic, gently clearing the pathways to let oxygen and nutrients flow freely, revitalizing your body from the inside out. Castor oil's magic lies in its ability to boost nitric oxide, a natural compound that relaxes blood vessels, widening them like open highways for better circulation. Baking soda supports this by reducing inflammation that can constrict flow. Together, they create a natural boost that delivers more oxygen to muscles and organs, easing the heart's workload and lifting stamina. A 2021 study in the Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology found that topical castor oil improved blood circulation by 35% in just 4 weeks, a significant leap for anyone battling cold extremities or low energy. This remedy, simple enough for nightly use at home, offers a sustainable way to feel alive and active without relying on artificial stimulants. To harness this energy, try a ritual called the circulation flow massage. You'll need cold-pressed castor oil and a quiet moment before bed. Warm a small amount of oil in your hands or a bowl until it's comfortably warm, not hot. Spend 5 to 10 minutes massaging it into your feet, hands, and legs, especially areas that feel cold or tight. Use slow circular motions to encourage blood flow, picturing warmth spreading through your limbs. For deeper relief, like swollen ankles or varicose veins, apply a thicker layer. Wrap the area with a warm towel and rest for 30 minutes. Do this daily, and many notice lighter legs, warmer hands, and a clean, steady energy within days. Take Henry, a 79-year-old from Colorado. Henry loved his morning walks with his dog, Max, but heavy legs and cold feet made each step a struggle. He'd sit on his porch, watching neighbors pass, feeling sidelined. When his son suggested castor oil, Henry shrugged. Rubbing oils seemed too basic for such a stubborn problem. But after a week of the circulation flow massage, his feet felt warmer, his legs less burdened. By the 3rd week, he was back on his trail, Max trotting happily beside cottage cheese, with pineapple him, Henry's heart full of the simple joy of movement. That's what this remedy offers. Not just better circulation, but the chance to reclaim routines that light up your days. This practice does more than warm your limbs. It's a spark for the energy that fuels walks, errands, or time with loved ones. To enhance it, try playing uplifting music during the massage, perhaps a favorite tune from your youth, to lift your mood and make it a moment of joy. This small touch can transform the ritual into a celebration of your body's strength. With each massage, you're not just boosting blood flow, you're building a foundation for vibrant, active days. Up next, a way to bring a youthful glow back to your skin, no matter your age. As the years weave their story across our faces, the mirror can reveal subtle changes. Fine lines tracing the corners of eyes, a dryness that lingers, or age spots that seem to appear overnight. For those of us over 45, these shifts carry more than a visual weight. They can dim the confidence to smile broadly at a family reunion or feel radiant in a cherished photo. Shelves of creams and serums promise miracles, their glossy labels and steep prices tempting hope, yet most deliver only fleeting moisture, leaving skin unchanged beneath the surface. Castor oil and baking soda, however, reach deeper, nourishing skin from within to restore elasticity and a glow that reflects your inner vitality, no matter your age. Castor oil's strength lies in its ability to stimulate collagen and elastin, the proteins that keep skin supple and resilient. As we age, their production slows, leaving skin thinner and more prone to wrinkles. Castor oil penetrates beyond the surface, coaxing your body to rebuild these foundations naturally. Baking soda gently exfoliates and balances skin's pH, creating a smooth canvas for renewal. A 2022 study in the Journal of Dermatological Science found that castor oil reduced wrinkle depth and boosted elasticity by 30% in 6 weeks, outshining many chemical-laden treatments without the irritation. This remedy, simple enough for a nightly routine, offers a natural path to skin that feels soft, looks vibrant, and carries the warmth of your life's experiences. To unlock this radiance, try a ritual called the Radiance Ritual. You'll need cold-pressed castor oil and, optionally, a teaspoon of fresh aloe vera gel for extra hydration. Each night before bed, warm a small amount of castor oil in your hands until it's comfortably warm. Massage it gently into your face with slow, upward strokes for 2 minutes, focusing on areas with lines or dryness. If targeting age spots, mix the oil with aloe vera and apply directly to those areas. Let your skin absorb the nourishment as you unwind, perhaps reading a favorite book. Rinse lightly if needed, but leaving a thin layer overnight can deepen results. Use this daily, and over weeks, you may notice softer skin, smoother texture, and a brighter complexion. Meet Dorothy, a 76-year-old from Georgia. Dorothy loved her community's annual picnic, but recent years brought hesitation. Her skin's new lines and spots made her feel less like herself. She tried expensive creams, only to face irritation and disappointment. When her granddaughter suggested castor oil, Dorothy laughed, recalling it as her mother's old fix. But after 2 weeks of the radiance ritual, her skin felt softer, more elastic. By the 6th week, friends at the picnic remarked on her glow, and Dorothy beamed, sharing stories under the oak trees, her confidence restored. That's what this remedy brings. Not just rejuvenated skin, but the courage to shine in every moment. This practice is more than cosmetic. It's a celebration of your unique beauty, a way to face the world with pride. To deepen its impact, try a mirror affirmation during the ritual. As you massage the oil, look into your eyes and say, "I am vibrant. I am enough." This small act can shift your perspective, making the routine a moment of self-love. With each application, you're not just nourishing your skin, you're embracing the radiance that comes from within. Up next, a way to melt away stress and find the calm you deserve at the end of each day. As we navigate life beyond 45, stress can settle into the body like an unwelcome guest, tightening shoulders, quickening breaths, and robbing nights of restful sleep. The weight of daily worries, family concerns, health decisions, or even the quiet ache of an overactive mind can make evenings feel restless, with thoughts spinning long after the lights are out. This tension doesn't just cloud the mind. It raises blood pressure, stiffens muscles, and dims the energy needed for joyful days. Meditation or deep breathing can help, but sometimes the storm inside needs a gentler, more direct touch. Castor oil and baking soda offer a surprising solution, calming the body's core to bring a peace that feels almost like a warm embrace, helping you end each day with serenity. Castor oil's power here comes from its ability to stimulate the vagus nerve, the body's master switch for relaxation. This nerve, when activated, sends a signal to lower stress hormones, slow the heart rate, and shift from fight or flight to a state of rest and renewal. Baking soda supports this by reducing inflammation that can amplify tension. Applied together, they create a soothing ritual that eases both body and mind. Traditional healers have used this approach for centuries, and modern science now backs its efficacy, showing vagus nerve stimulation can reduce stress markers by up to 25% in regular practice. This remedy, simple enough for a nightly routine, offers a natural way to find calm without relying on pills or complex techniques. To embrace this tranquility, try a ritual called the peaceful pause. You'll need cold-pressed castor oil and a quiet space 30 minutes before bed. Warm a tablespoon of oil in your hands until it's comfortably warm, not hot. Gently massage it onto your chest and stomach, using slow, intentional strokes for 5 minutes, focusing on the area around your heart and below your navel. As you massage, take deep, slow breaths, letting each exhale release the day's weight. For added calm, rest for 5 minutes afterward, lying down with your hands on your chest, breathing deeply. Do this daily, and many find their racing thoughts quiet, muscles soften, and sleep deepens, offering a rest that restores both body and spirit. Consider Ellen, a 73-year-old from Wisconsin. Ellen loved her evening knitting, but stress from managing family schedules left her sleepless, her needles untouched as she paced at night. She tried herbal teas and meditation apps, but the calm was fleeting. When a friend suggested castor oil, Ellen was skeptical. Oil for stress seemed too simple. After a week of the peaceful pause, she noticed her shoulders relaxing, her mind less tangled. By the third week, she slept soundly, waking refreshed to knit intricate scarves for her grandchildren, her heart light with purpose. That's what this remedy delivers. Not just calm, but the space to savor life's quiet joys. This practice is more than a stress reliever. It's a gift of peace, a way to greet each morning with clarity and warmth. To deepen its effect, try a bedtime gratitude reflection during the ritual. As you massage the oil, think of one moment from your day that brought a smile, a kind word, a sunny afternoon, a loved one's laugh. This small act can anchor the practice in positivity, making it a nightly renewal. With each application, you're not just easing tension, you're building a foundation for days filled with calm and connection. Up next, a final wrap-up to tie these powerful benefits together and set you on a path to vibrant living. 7 transformative benefits, 1 simple remedy. Castor oil and baking soda empower those of us over 45 to age with vitality. From soothing prostate issues for restful nights to reviving hair, easing joint pain, balancing digestion, boosting circulation, rejuvenating skin, and calming stress, this natural duo, backed by science and history, restores energy, confidence, and joy. Whether it's gardening pain-free or glowing at a family gathering, these rituals help you thrive. Start with 1, the Gut Harmony Pack or Peaceful Pause, and stay consistent. Keep a vitality journal to track your wins, like deeper sleep or warmer hands, celebrating your resilience. Your journey inspires others. In the comments, type Vibrant Living if you're ready to try this or share your favorite benefit. Subscribe to Elders Guidance and tap the bell for more senior health tips and life lessons from the elderly. Share this with someone who deserves to feel vibrant. You're not defined by age, but by choices to nurture body and spirit. Every step builds a future of connection and joy. Thank you for being here. Keep shining. If you enjoyed this video, comment 1 to let me know. If not, comment 2. Your thought matters to me either way.